This meme says a Chinese quantum computer named Jiuzhang completed in 4 minutes a calculation that would take a classical supercomputer billions of years. Most people believe it, mock it, or share it. I do something else. I interrogate it. In the age of AI, anyone can take a picture, attach a dramatic claim, and make it look like breaking news. The real danger today isn't just fake information, it is half information. Half information excites the mind without delivering understanding. So I ask basic questions, no fancy prompts, just common sense. When did it happen? Who did it? What exactly was the experiment? How is it different from Google, IBM, and Microsoft? What did it actually prove? How does it help mankind? That is how a meme becomes knowledge. The Jiuzhang story did not happen last night. The original paper was published in Science on December 3, 2020. The team at the University of Science and Technology of China, led by Pan Jianwei and Lu Chaoyang, built a photonic machine named Jiuzhang, after the ancient Chinese mathematical text, the 9 chapters on the mathematical art. What was the actual experiment? They sent 50 indistinguishable squeezed pulses of light into a 100-mode optical maze of mirrors and beam splitters. The photons interfered naturally. The system counted where they landed using high-efficiency detectors. This is called Gaussian boson sampling, sampling from a quantum probability distribution that describes how photons bunch together after interference. In about 200 seconds, Jiuzhang produced millions of real samples from a probability space so vast that the Sunway Taihu Light supercomputer would need roughly 2.5 billion years to match it. The photons were not solving equations. They were showing the machine how nature calculates. What happened after 2020? They scaled relentlessly. In 2020, they detected up to 76 photons. In 2021, 113. In 2023, 255. In 2025, Jiuzhang 4.0 arrived with 1Z24 squeezed light sources, an 8,176 mode programmable circuit, and up to 3,000 Z50 photon detection events, completing samples in 25.6 microseconds. At that scale, classical simulation would require more than 1042 years. The gap didn't just grow, it became irrelevant. How is Jiuzhang different from the others? Google and IBM use superconducting circuits cooled to near absolute zero. Microsoft is pursuing topological qubits. Jiuzhang uses light, photons moving through mirrors at room temperature. This is not the same race. It is a different architecture, built for a specific quantum task. What are the real benefits? This machine operates using the same logic that governs molecules, electrons, and chemical reactions. Classical computers approximate these systems. Quantum machines may eventually simulate them directly. That opens a path toward designing drugs by modeling molecular interactions with precision, understanding the enzymes that convert nitrogen into fertilizer, and potentially eliminating the 2% of global energy consumed by the Haber-Bosch industrial process, discovering materials such as room temperature superconductors, and building communication systems secured by the laws of physics rather than the difficulty of mathematics. It is not doing these things today. But this is the direction. The meme says, China built a computer that makes all supercomputers obsolete. That is wrong. The truth is simpler and more important. China built and scaled a photonic quantum machine that samples quantum probability distributions in a way classical computers cannot realistically simulate at large scale. It is not a general-purpose computer. It will not replace your laptop. It will not break encryption tomorrow. But it is a real scientific milestone. For the first time, we have a machine that begins to compute the way the universe itself computes. That is the point. Not the 4 minutes, not the billions of years. The point is that one half-formed meme led to a complete investigation. This is how information should be read in the age of AI. You see the image, you question the claim, you find the source, you check the numbers, you understand the limits, you identify the real value. Then you reach your own verdict. AI is not here to replace thought. It rewards those who still know how to question. What you see is information. What survives questioning is truth. That is the edge.